copy. Why does it do that? Hold on a moment. Literally, there we go. Takes forever for this thing to load. Am I having internet connection problems? Slow down computer. Why is this thing so slow? Work. Come on. Send message. There you go. Get this thing, just put an invite to someone, but yeah. You're at school. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I was getting the invite link to someone on Discord and it's, I don't know, it's just slow. They're not never mind. Hopefully some people will come. I was just getting the URL to someone. Hopefully that will work. It's always the case that these things play up when I'm trying to do something like this. Oh, I've got someone watching. Oh, is that the bot that always appears? Why has it always got a bot there? It's beyond me. I've always got a viewing. I can count how many viewers I've got, but there's always one bot there. It just really annoys me. Oh well. I'll just check on Discord. I'll be right back. Yeah, I think it's working. I don't know. Just... Oh, what did I just do? Oh, there we go. Okay, that was just annoying. Okay, I'm trying to do certain things, but it won't let me do anything. Once I'm live, I can't share links unless it's the URL at the top of the screen, because I don't know how to share a video once it's gone live. Why is everything so laggy on Discord? lobby there. Let's talk to people there. He's playing Warframe, so maybe a bit busy. Stuck with nothing but a bot. Of course, normal, typical YouTube. Well, so they'll get a bit more attention, but looks like I've only got one bot, and that's it at the moment. God damn, this computer's. I almost need two screens to do this. And my phone is not the most able to do this because that thing's already filled with like 11,000 apps I got to delete, and then I need to put an SD card into it because it's not got any room whatsoever. How would you even cheat? This would be wild. Lol. Oh god. It's always doing this. I can literally not send a. actual invite link. Of course I can't. They wouldn't have thought about that, would they, if I'm live? The URL link doesn't really work because it's so useless. Laggy, typical YouTube problems. Oh gosh, of course I'm not going to get anyone to come. It's either way too early, way too late, never can get a time. Not going to even bother trying to get a time because time is almost impossible for me to get right. Swear, I need a clock, like several clocks, just to be able to properly understand time. Because there's like, why do they call it Eastern? Why don't they just call it Southern time and Northern time or something understandable? They always have to have a language for everything. Southern and Northern time. Yeah. Oh. It's typical YouTube. Because doesn't send out any invites. Typical. Still no one. It's offline or busy or doing something. Bugger. Sorry if I'm not that active on the chat or anything, because, well, there's no one here except for one bot. Well, he's freaking got something steering over my channel. If it isn't like people, it's robots. Or AI, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Of course, Steve, the whole thing's going to take 5 hours to do. Get anyone's attention on here because it's just such a slow system. Hello, I got 2 likes. Someone's just arrived. 3. Hi, happy Valentine's Day. Oh, I'm having a great time. It's alive. Oh. So how's it going? You going all good? I am. I just want to say, would you getting there? Almost done again. Almost good again. Okay. Do you have a Valentine's for this Valentine's Day? Hello, Mlam. You can be my Valentine's Day if you want. Happy Valentine's Day, Kit. It's good to hear from you. Luna or if he can waffle. Oh, I'm terrible with names. Can handle it. Okay. It's all good. I am fairly certain that I'm going to buy a fursuit from Kit. I am obviously going to take a little bit of time to just get just a little bit more money. I think I might get an extra $100 or $200 and work it out with you, Kit, if you want. Yeah. There we go. But other than that, yeah. And that poem, by the way, Kit, was so sweet and just so amazing. It was amazing. Yeah. That's true love, by the way. You really do care about that person, and yeah. Oh, it's okay. You gotta find the right style. Okay. Yeah, everything takes time, and it's up to you. And yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. This is that silver ring that I've been wearing for the last few years. Hardly ever really take it off. It's kind of just a solid silver ring cast from a single piece of silver that I wear all the time. Don't know if I've shown him off on Discord. Yeah. You know, if you feel uncertain about something, it's okay. I sometimes get that a bit, and yeah, it just takes time to get everything comfortable, and yeah. I have SC72 engraved into my class ring. SC72. I don't know what that means. Engraved onto the inside of my one is 925, which I believe is gold, is the number for silver. Scarclaw 72. Ah. Okay, that's interesting. Means it's put that way. Yeah. I I got this some time ago, and it's about $30. And I just wear that, like I just wear it all the time. Yeah, I do a lot of stuff like that. And yeah, one of my favorite things that I got quite some time ago when I wasn't saving for a fursuit was this. You get them from Hyena Agenda. Pretty cool, actually. Hyena Agenda does some pretty cool stuff. Ah, hello, Scarclaw. Huh, cool. Whoa. uh, uh, yeah, I'm very just casually just doing my own thing at the moment, but yeah, it's all going good. And besides all the other, all the nonsense going on in this world and fandom, it's yeah. Oh wow, that's cool. Oh wow, okay. Well, it's up to you what you do with it. Yeah. Well, if you need the money, you need the money, and yeah. I bet a fursuit of your fursona would look really cute. You don't know yet. Okay. If you ever need someone to give stuff to, it's up to you. But you might have someone that may be more closer to you to ship it to and all the rest. But yeah, you're doing good, by the way. It's amazing to see you around, and yeah, I know that life can be really feels like it's always against you, and yeah, trust me, I've had it rough for quite some time, and still do for a little bit. But yeah, I'll gladly if we can figure something out, I might buy it off you or something if we can figure something out. Obviously, I'm still saving up for a fursuit though, but yeah. But it's up to you. I'm going to, yeah. Okay. Oh, hello. How's it going? Question for you. What is the question? Go ahead. Miss marsupials from the other animals. Yeah, they are. That's what marsupials are. They've got a pouch or a small pocket essentially where their young are kept. You should be able to Google that up if you really want to look that up. Yeah, it would. They are their own species of a certain degree. But yeah, we don't have marsupials here in New Zealand that are native, that I believe of, but we do have introduced species such as the Australian possum that was introduced way back in the day for hunting. and it still is a damn menace to this day. But well, things happen. Well, they are mammals of their own sort. You're hoping to find a partial on roughly a $1,500 budget. Is that 1,500 US? That's feasible if you're going to go cheap, or perhaps maybe do some of it yourself. You could get a head and a tail and paws and all that quite cheap for that price. Possibly. There are makers out there who may do that, including Kit himself. I'm sure if you ask him very nicely and you work with him. And also, some makers do lay-bys so you can pay it off over time. Guinea pigs. They're cute. They're a good little pet if you want to keep a pet. I haven't had one myself. Yes, of course, aware of that indeed. Guinea pigs do make good pets. They are definitely their own species. Oh, whoa. You're back. It's good to see you back. Or you're here the whole time. Plan on starting to get quotes sometime. Yeah, I'm going to obviously look at that soon, and all the rest. Have you ever felt a chinchilla? I've seen one when I was younger. They look really fluffy. People do have them here as pets from time to time. I think they're just like a bigger version of a guinea pig, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. I'm terrible with, but I do remember there being one for sale in a pet store years ago. But yeah, people kept them as having them as pets and all that. But yeah, a good decent little pet. Guinea pigs are extremely dense. Mm-hmm. Wow. Um, do you know what hollow fiber fur is? It is actually hollow down the center or something like that. And there's only two animals in the world that produce hollow fiber fur. One is the possum in Australia, and the other is the polar bear. Now, here in New Zealand, possums were introduced, the Australian possum was introduced as for food or hunting and all that, for their fur. And since they're not native to New Zealand, we can legally hunt them. And their fur is worth a lot of money. And since they're not native, they cause a lot of damage to the wildlife. But yeah, their fur is so soft because it's hollow fiber and all that. It's really insulating. It's used in socks and all that. But yeah, good cheating with you, friend. Oh, yikes. Oof. Yeah, yeah. The I have seen people who keep possums as pets here in New Zealand, although you're not really supposed to. I have seen people who have done it, and they seem to live quite docile lives. It's kind of a nasally like us almost, but it depends. Some of them sound really different. My perception rolled one in life. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, bro. Hugs. uh, hey, Boop. Uh, you're you. That's one thing I love about it. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Potato cannon and all that. But I thought I'd just give it a break from doing videos every day and maybe do a live stream every so often instead of doing a video every day, just to kind of to put off the balance of having to do a video every day, because it kind of, yeah. Familiar with the Russian blue? Yeah, don't. If I feel like I'm going to, I'm getting worked out too much, yeah. Every YouTuber has to take time off. You look at even PewDiePie, he's even taking time off at the moment. Don't really watch much of his content, but you got to respect him for what he is. He's gotten to his spot where he has, rightfully, and all that. Still only do weekly. That's okay. I've got 2 channels on YouTube, and they've both got the same name. And I haven't used the other one at all for almost over a year now. But yeah, I might use that for something. I'm not too sure what to do with it. It's got some videos on it, but yeah. I just like uploaded one of my videos from my first channel and left it for a while, and then I uploaded some more stuff. I was going to use that for my furry channel, but then I just kind of was like, why should I have to have 2 channels? Yeah, they do. Yeah, don't strain yourself too hard on them, and yeah, you're doing amazing. It takes so much work, and yeah. I hope once I have a fursuit, I might do some outings eventually and do some other stuff. It won't be much, but yeah, bro. If you ever feel uncomfortable, take a break, take a breather, and know we're all here for you. Hey, I'm there for you. Just know that haters are going to hate. It's going to piss off only a few. Like, when I actually looked at the majority of people on Twitter, and then you look at these types of people that do this sort of stuff, the majority is here. Average people on Twitter is here, and everyone else is way over here. So you've got kind of a huge. You're going to have that for a while, and if anything, just duck your head, take some time off. These types of people will only be able to obsess over you for so long until they either lose interest or they eventually just die themselves down a bit. Yeah. Okay. Is that the topic you're going to cover on your channel? Oh, yeah. The whole thing is, yeah, it can be very either way, and all the stuff that goes on. I have noticed a lot of swings around in a lot of places, and it's what's going to happen. I think is essentially, as I think Kit said, it's going to be like a political. Most of the political nonsense is going to go one way. The furries who just want to enjoy the fandom for what it is are going to go the other way. And with this whole, with the old incident we were talking about last night, it's going to go. It's probably going to go into a certain direction where there will be a bit of a whole, mess for a while, and then it'll kind of cool itself down. Okay, cool. Don't stay up too late. Get some sleep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I hope you all good luck with that, and yeah. It's only 2 p.m. here. Okay. It's right now 8:27 a.m. So yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I get what you mean by that, and it really does get quite. Yeah. Sometimes I think to myself, and this is just my opinion, is it better just to leave some of these things? Yeah. But it's up to you in the end. You want to cover that sort of stuff. I'm happy for you to do that. But yeah, I'd have to say it does get up, but it really does kind of peeve me off a little bit, and to the point that I don't trust any one of these media companies, not only because of the furry fandom, because of how divisive they are with everyone lying, trying to just, yeah, something's going to happen and it's not going to be good. And it's, I definitely know the US is going to have some problems for a while, maybe. There's going to be, and I don't want to be, kind of this callous person, but things are going to be a little bit rough for a while, and we just have to be there for one another. Yeah, it seems to be a lot more better. It's not that I trust them, but yeah. Wait, have you actually seen this thing called The Masked Singer or something like that? Pakariru covered it a while back, and there were a lot of fursuits, actual fursuits. They were made by actual makers out there. Actually, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I saw that on because I don't watch a lot of TV, so I don't catch up on what's going on in the TV sector of everything. Um, but it looks pretty cool. And if this is going to help people understand what fursuiting is about to a certain degree with the public, they may perceive it a bit more better. Reminds me of NIIC's performances. Oh yeah, yeah. Um, Hopefully things do get a little bit better over time, and yeah, always know that there's a lot of positives around you, and yeah, yeah. That's why I got into the fandom, because it's just an amazing community, and some parts of it are dark and can be pretty, but for what it is, I'd rather be in it than, yeah, I can put up with this sort of nonsense that happens, and yeah, that's why I love being in the fandom, because we can all have our own thing, even though some people can be a little bit, yeah, yeah. Oh, it too. think about a lot of things lately, and the one thing that always gets me is who I am, and that moment when you look at yourself, kind of gets to you a little bit. But then I look at myself and think of all the amazing things I've done a lot of amazing things. Made a huge community. 61 subscribers, 61, and every time I look at that, that's a person who cares enough to subscribe to my channel, who likes to watch my content, and yeah, that's something I always think about. There's a lot of people out there who care about you and enough to just be there. Yeah, that's one thing I think. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you one thing I do from time to time to really, if you ever get bored on YouTube, trust me, go to Live Leak. If you have not seen Weird, then trust me, there's some crazy content on Live Leak that I have not seen on YouTube, probably because of a lot of reasons. Yeah. And some of it can be a bit messed up, so do prepare yourself. It is so funny. That Italian dude. Oh my god. Yeah. He like that's one kind of person that you wouldn't expect to find. But yeah. Mm. Oh. Hmm. I'm gonna have to eventually find more memes. I managed to scrape together enough from the internet because what happens is I seem to be able to just like scrape as many as I can from the internet, and it takes at least over a week, something over a week, for them to slowly new ones to flow in. Crazy. Um, but yeah, I do make them. It's just finding decent meme formats and actually coming up with something funny. Memes don't grow on trees, but neither do they can be just made. Like takes a bit of yeah, but uh, that's all good with life and yeah. Oh, my batteries are actually charging on my solar power supply. There we go. Oh, budgeting for a fursuit is a little bit of a labour of love. I've been saving for over a year now, just putting a bit of money aside every time I get money, and essentially figuring out what food is not only cheap but also not going to essentially ruin my body. Um, a decent diet of meat, fruit, vegetables, some degree of carbs. Not trying to wean myself off of eating just carbs like pasta and all that, because that's just pure, you know. Yeah, but yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and yeah, you guys are all cool and cute. Oh, what did I do with my... Oh, there it is. That's where I put my lanyard. Put it in the drawer. Don't know if I showed you that, but that's my favourite little things I keep with me all the time is essentially a small reactor around my neck. Yeah, it's a reaction tube filled with tritium, and it glows. It's pretty cool. 25 years worth of glow time on these things. It's made by Volson. I looked it up again and I couldn't find the company. So either they're like kind of disbanded, or I don't know. But that's one of the things they made. It was these little tritium vials. Pretty cool stuff. I need to find more of these. You got the good flavors you do over there in the US. We've only got the original and the lychee. The lychee one wasn't that good, but the original was okay. I want to taste a grape one. Why is it always with grape juices that are so hard to find? Gee, that's a bit of a conspiracy wormhole right there in its own right. But yeah, it's probably the most interesting bottle that you could ever find. So, for anyone that hasn't seen one of these, they're called Rimini, if I'm pronouncing that right. It's been around for a long time. It's a Japanese drink. Yeah. The channel's got a whole bunch of videos on me drinking soda of various types, and some of them weren't that pleasant. Although some of the ones I found were like, wow. Yeah, that moment of pure wow. Everyone's still there? Showing up as there being 3 people, maybe a bit busy. Okay. 54 minutes of streaming. Yeah. If you are still watching, if anyone is still watching, I am currently, yeah. Box. Aww. There we go. Send message back. Trying to figure out how to use my phone to do some of this stuff, but yeah, I have to make some room on my phone. I'm gonna have to get a SD card, a decent one too. About 30 or so bucks for a decent SD card, because reasons. Yeah. Funny, that little tiny little thing, no bigger than my thumbnail, can actually hold all that information these days. That one's my GoPro camera one, 16. Yeah, it's a 16. Yeah. Gigabyte, megabyte, whatever it is. But yeah, it's just a 16 units of space for videos and photos. But yeah. Oh, that was not pleasant. Yeah, singing dog. In ice, I see the singing dog. I'm going to work on trying to get my channel hooked up to. Yeah. Okay, there's not much going on my phone. There we go. But yeah, I'm going to be looking at getting a refund for what I tried to purchase, unless the individual has already sent me what I paid for. Essentially, yeah, from Etsy. It's I'm a dummy sometimes. I'm a dumb fur sometimes. But yeah, we all make mistakes, and I'm glad you guys are all there for me. Turn that off. I'm probably going to have to charge that phone. But yeah. Golly gosh. I set mouse traps everywhere after seeing 2 or 3 of the little rascals running around, and now I don't see a single one. So the traps either spooked them off or I spooked them off, who knows. Oh well. Oh, there's that steam whistle that I have. Yeah, it's a little whistle that I found at the dump from a boiler. Lol. But yeah, those things. Anything going on Discord? No. Okay. Seems everyone else is doing stuff. Oh well. Oh, the battery for my large battery is charged on my power supply. Cool. I'm going to get an inverter once I get it first, so I can help to make power that is alternating current, which means I can help to charge my laptop and other devices that use alternating current, such as alternating current light bulbs. And also get a bigger battery bank eventually too. I might get 2 big deep cycle lead acid batteries at some stage too. That'll be fun. be able to produce a lot of electricity. When you produce a lot of the zap stuff, it means you don't have to pay for the zap stuff from the lines. Pretty handy because solar panel, essentially solar power is free energy. You just got to know how to tap into it. You just got to have the stuff, tap into it, and the know-how. It's pretty cool. Once you've got a good solar panel and position it in the sun in a nice open area, you then run your wires to your charge controller, then that goes from the charge controller to the batteries, and you've got yourself a really awesome little bit of free energy instead of relying on what comes from the mains, which we haven't had many power cuts lately, but it's always good to have some backup energy just in case the lines go down. And also it's free, so free power is power. And there's kind of a feeling of achievement making your own electricity as well. Yeah, it's been about an hour and 2 minutes worth of view time. If anyone's still watching, I might end the stream in a bit. So if you have anything to say, you may want to say it now. Might get a bigger collar too. Although this one's quite comfy though. It's really nice. I just like the feeling of wearing it. It's just really comforting. I don't know why. I'm just a really weird individual. I just like wearing collars because they feel really nice on my neck. And I think they look cute. Grabby thingy. Grabby thingy. That is a grabber for something. I think it's for originally these things were used for sugar cubes. Who even uses sugar cubes anymore? Like cubes of sugar. It's an old school thing, that is. But yeah. It literally is a grabber that I put a little bit of rubber on each one of the rubber tubing on each one of the grabbers to essentially make a nice little grabbing tool for picking things up that you don't want to quite touch, such as a container of radioactive material. That's parts from a smoke alarm that I managed to get out without touching them. And the amount of radiation isn't harmful as long as I don't eat it or I don't have it in constant exposure to myself. But it's just a neat little thing. I'll just pop it up there out of the way. But yeah, grabby tongs. But yeah, I've got a lot of ways to do stuff. I test a lot of things out and radioactive material. Now I've got a bit of everything in my collection. Screwdriver. Water tester. Sharp thingies. pokey jabby bits, and also a knife designed for perfectly. Now this here is actually something I've had for a while, and I'm glad I actually held on to it because I didn't think about it until now. This knife, it's an old life raft knife, and it will be perfect for when you're wearing a fursuit because it's not got a sharp tip that you can accidentally cut your fursuit onto easily. This is perfect for cutting open boxes because it's got a little hook there. This is actually designed for life rafts, so they don't puncture the front of them. They don't puncture into the raft itself. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Nice big handle too. A little bit of string on it so you can loop it around your wrist if you wanted to. But yeah, it's a nice cool little thing. You unknown substances detected. Oh, I hope you're having a wonderful time this Valentine's Day, and whoever you're loving or whoever you just have a love you know, whoever you like to be with. Yeah, I hope you all a wonderful time because yeah, we all got someone there for us. There's always someone there for you, and yeah, it's a nice warm feeling knowing that. I have to look at getting background music while I'm doing this sort of stuff. That's copyright free, and it's in at least a 2-hour loop because I don't want to bother paying for any at the moment. You can buy a licensing fee thing to use music and all that. If I was doing something like really cool and I was planning a long-term thing, maybe. Yeah. See if some other people come to the live stream in a bit, but yeah. And Discord's done its thing again. Oh well. Looks like everyone's busy doing something because no one's commenting. Yeah. Of course I didn't press it. There we go. Yeah, did I lose like the live stream? Something happen? Meh. It looks like no one's really interested in commenting or talking to me at the moment because maybe they're busy or it's okay. not going to take it too seriously, and I just do this because I love doing this, because it's essentially it's just something I like to do. It's just keeps my, like, it helps people get the weight off their chest, and also talking about stuff really does help, especially with me. Um, yeah, we all have things we all like to just talk about from time to time, and it helps us out. Hmm. Oh well, I'm going to wrap the stream up now, guys. So if anyone's still watching, um, it was good watching you guys. All the rest, and yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a great Valentine's, because the world may be a cold place, but there's always someone who cares about you. It's a beautiful world. You just got to make it that way. Boop.